Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Sagittarius, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Sagittarius. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords, and this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this is an energy showing some sort of blocks in communication being removed. So there is this situation where things may have felt stagnant or stale, like there was no forward movement, there was no progression. In fact, things were stuck. But with this energy being in the reverse, it's almost like some sort of blocks in communication are being removed. This could have been, someone could have blocked you or you could have blocked someone, but it's like that block is being lifted. You know, there's just this energy of coming closer into contact, and there is also an energy of someone lowering their guard. Okay, so someone could have been very guarded and the guard is starting to get lowered in a way here. There is also an energy of someone coming out of a state of indecision. So whether this person actively makes up their mind about something, or you know, there's also this possibility that with this card, it's more so that the indecision is being removed whether they like it or not. This could be happening inevitably, almost like they are taking long to make a decision, so the decision gets made for them. But whatever it is, a choice is being made and forward movement is happening here. Communication is accessible at this point. Okay, so let's see what the rest of the cards have to say about this, Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and this is fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. Next, we have the Nine of Wands, fire energy again. And finally, we have the Five of Cups in the reverse, water energy. Okay, so we have that Eight of Wands in the reverse energy again. So it does look like this is someone where communication was at a halt. You know, you could have literally blocked to this person, or there's just something here about not being able to communicate with this person. There was some sort of restrictions or limitations in that regard. And for whatever reason, things fizzled out with this person, with the Eight of Wands being in the reverse. It's like things, at one point, there was a lot of momentum, there was a lot of passion, there was a lot of fire. Things started off quickly, hot and heavy, but it's like, then they just, you know, fizzled out. And we do see whatever that stage, that phase where things were fizzled out, it's coming to a close. You may encounter this person again. And it's like this encounter that's coming may be the last encounter. It's like, it's the encounter that determines where we go from here. Okay, because we have the Nine of Wands, which is the final push. This is an energy of giving something one last chance. You know, not giving up on something, but giving it that one opportunity. And then we also have the Five of Cups, and it's in the reverse. So it does look like this is letting go of the past, letting go of past heartache, any past emotional losses that were suffered. Whatever it is, it's like this feeling of grieving or remorse, or you know, just with the Five of Cups, it's really quite a sad energy. It's pity partying, it's focusing on what didn't work out, and we have it in the reverse. So this is an energy of seeing new opportunities. So this could be choosing to leave behind whatever burden or whatever obstacle you had with this person. If you guys had were on bad terms in whatever reason, and that led to some sort of block, there is this energy of choosing to put that behind you. So you could be choosing to put the pain of the situation behind you. It could also be you choosing to put this person and the situation behind you. But whatever it is, it's you're letting go of pain with the Five of Cups in the reverse, and you are becoming more optimistic. And we also have the Nine of Wands. It's again giving giving something one last shot, but also having strong, firm boundaries here. So let's clarify these cards, Sagittarius. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords, and this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So again, there's that energy of having firm boundaries. This is an energy of being logical, an energy also of communication, communicating honestly, directly, even bluntly, not being afraid of hurting feelings, because it's like you are definitely self-protective at this time, but at the same time, there's this honest energy about you. So you are getting truth and you're giving truth. The Queen of Swords is also an energy of someone who's not afraid to cut out anyone, to cut someone out if they are not a good influence, if they are, not adding to your life, if they are a liability. She's not afraid to cut someone out. So this could be the energy you are embodying. This is almost like you're detaching from something, and you're operating more so from your head instead of your heart. So a very logical energy, looking at a situation through a lens that's not emotional, so that you can almost be more objective, so that you can do what's best for you. So let's see what the rest of the cards have to say. Okay, so we have the Death card, and this is Scorpio energy, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Next, you have the Two of Wands, fire energy. And finally, we have the King of Swords, air energy. So we have the King and the Queen of Swords. So we're definitely seeing here two people who are having the same energy towards each other. You guys are both giving each other that swords energy, but it's in a mature way, because we have the King and the Queen. So definitely this person is also open to communicating. Some sort of honest, serious discussion is going to take place here, and this discussion is going to be the determining factor of how things move forward. And again, we're seeing change with the Death card here. There's definitely a transformation happening here. Something here is definitely being re-looked at, because we did also have the Two of Swords in the reverse, which was showing no communication and blocks and barriers, but those blocks are being removed, and I do see you and this person getting on the same page, meeting each other at each other's level, both being kind of detached though. It's like you're mirroring each other. You're both showing up in that element. And with the Two of Wands, it's again a planning energy, trying to figure out the next steps of this connection. And it's almost like you guys are negotiating, you're discussing this together. And this is beautiful. It's almost like both parties are wanting to respect their own boundaries. So you guys are both protecting yourselves. And in turn, it's like, whatever is being achieved here, it's definitely going to be something that is showing up. It's like you guys are putting boundaries into place when it comes to this connection, whether you want to continue the connection or not. There is a level of respect that's being shown from each other, one to the other. It's like both people are showing up very respectfully and having some sort of open, honest, transparent discussion before moving forward. And definitely this dynamic, the situation is transforming, it's changing. Okay, so I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so the card says, be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Okay, so this all starts with someone making some sort of move. If there's been some sort of block in communication, someone is going to end that silence, whatever it is. It could be just limited communication where there's communication but it's not meaningful. But with the King and the Queen of Swords, it's like it's going to become meaningful, and somebody is making that first move. They're taking that first step, whether that is unblocking someone or reaching out to someone, or initiating a tough conversation. It's happening. This is definitely a cardinal energy. It's taking that leadership energy, and doing this does lead to a serious, necessary conversation for this connection. Okay, so I'm going to pull out another card for you, Sagittarius. So the card says unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay, so there's definitely a situation here where things fizzled out, things died out. But it's like there's still some sort of clarity that needs to be given or closure that needs to be given. So whatever this is, it's like someone is making a move, initiating communication, initiating some sort of communication. And we are seeing that this communication, whether it does lead to a reconciliation or not, because you guys could end up choosing to dead the situation. We do have the death card and move forward, but we do see an energy of closure, an energy of peace with the past and leaving something behind, but without any heavy or hard feelings, because the Queen of Swords is a very objective energy. It's an energy that's not emotionally attached. It's an energy that takes things for what it is. So you could be choosing to work on this partnership with this person, because I do see this person is meeting you at that level. You're both in this King and Queen of Swords energy. So this person will be able to communicate with you maturely. Whatever this communication is, it's going to get down to the bottom of things. You're going to get the truth. And it might be a painful truth, but it's ultimately going to be a truth that helps you put the past behind you and takes you out of any sort of remorse or self, any sort of feelings that you were having that made you feel down about yourself, or any regrets you may have had. This communication is going to relieve those feelings. So even if it does turn out to be some sort of unrequited love, when it comes to this unrequited love, it doesn't seem like it is necessarily that your feelings are not returned. That could be possible, but there's also a possibility that you may have this impression that your feelings are not returned, and by having this conversation, you come to see that it's not unrequited love. One person here could actually be under the impression that the other person doesn't care as much as they do, and then they could be assuming that there's unrequited love here. So whatever this conversation is, it's definitely important to clarify that, because you could find that there isn't actually unrequited love, but you could also come to find that yes, it is in fact unrequited. But the first step is having this open communication, because I do see both people will be very, almost even blunt in their honesty. Okay, so I'm going to pull out another card for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so we have two cards. Okay, so we have purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. And then the other card says dignity. A wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. Okay, so there's again that energy of needing to put the pride aside, having some sort of conversation, but appearing dignified while having this, because this conversation is necessary to help you to move forward. There's something here that needs to be left in the past, whether that is feelings about the situation or just that feeling of not knowing, those what ifs, it's like that needs to be buried so that you can move forward. So some sort of communication needs to take place, and somebody needs to be bold and make that first move to initiate this contact, because it does look like it will be very beneficial to have this conversation. Regardless of how it goes, at least you will have the truth. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. I hope you have a really, really good day, Sagittarius. Bye, Sagittarius.